Previously on Ace Attorney Investigations, Miles Edgeworth.
In light of this information, it means that you saw Mr. X 3 hours prior at 3 a.m. No, you can't blow me down!
And now back to Edgeworth noises.
Hello! This is NicoB, back with some more Ace Attorney Investigations, Miles Edgeworth. We last left off, Edgeworth got himself another pickle because he can't go fucking anywhere without having to solve some shit, right? God dang it, why do I have to be so amazing at everything? Why do I have to solve everybody's problems? Everybody's murder problems. Anyway, we met some new characters aboard a airplane. We're still flying in the air, which apparently is must be like a 18-hour flight or something, because we've been up there forever. We also met some new characters, which, by the way, you guys pointed out there were some puns with the names that I didn't notice, but so that one girl's name is Cammy Meal, as in chamomile, as in the thing that makes you go to sleep. And that's why she's constantly, falling asleep all the time. And then the one lady, the Miss Taroda or something, Rhoda Tenero. So Tenero. That's it. So that's supposed to be Road to Nowhere. Good. What would I do without you guys to help explain these silly puns for me? It's funny. It's funny how most of them really do. I don't really catch a lot of them. I don't know. I think because I usually assume I'm just mispronouncing most of the names I get, because that's kind of what I do, right? Anyway, Turnabout Airlines middle. So I guess there was an end. So maybe there's another part that comes right after this. Oh, we reached the airport. Oh, all right. I wasn't expecting that. I thought we were going to stay on the plane the whole time. March 12th, 1 o'clock p.m. local time, Hope Springs Airport. Oh, by the way, so now that I'm done with the Council of Voices episode, things will start getting more regular again. So more consistent upload schedule. So, woo! Okay. I know that once we had landed, I'm supposed to let the local police take over. But fuck that, they can't do shit. Sir! Oh, son of a bitch. I'm also the head chief of this area, head detective of this area. Of course you are. Thanks to Miss Tenero, and Miss Meal, I was able to preserve the crime scene. I think the Miss Cammy Meal lady is gonna end up being the bad guy, just because, I don't know, she seemed like she was trying really hard to place the blame on Miss Tenero. But I just can't shake it. I wasn't able to talk with Miss Tenero in private, so I'm left wondering just what she was up to. Why she did what she did? Why she did what she do? There must be a way for me to continue my investigation. What the? I'm gonna tell you, Miles Edgeworth. Who the fuck was it? Oh, holy dicks, it's me! Oh my God! I wasn't expecting to see you in this game. Francisca, thought you were still in Germany. I came here to fucking destroy you! I like she just walks around with or without. Ma'am, you're not allowed to have that at the door. Shut up, slut! I go where I'm needed. Wherever there are criminals to be caught. Her name is Francisca von Karma, but you knew that already. The daughter of my mentor, Manfred von Karma. She, like myself, is a prosecutor, and she beats people. That's all you need to know. Are you heading up this case? It would be a bit of a relief if you are. Don't you try to flatter me, Miles Edgeworth. I'm placing you under arrest. Oh, fuck you. You know I didn't do shit. I know! I just want to see a look on your face when I arrest you. Suck my balls! What? It's quite frustrating, actually. I'd hoped to extract my revenge on you in a different venue. But I'll have to take what I can get. I never thought I'd see the day when a disciple of the House of Von Karma would become a criminal. Have you no shame? Stop it! Wait, so I'm in a misunderstanding. I didn't kill the victim. God dang it. A misunderstanding? I heard all about the murder of the police radio from the captain himself. You waited for the victim on the first floor and then beat him to death. You suck! At least do it right. At least try to hide the evidence, for God's sakes. Cisco, do you honestly believe that I killed a man? Really? Well, I suppose I should reserve judgment until after I investigated this for myself. Hey, don't wag your little finger at me. That's what I do. I can put you under arrest. You're on arrest on hold until then. That's as it should be. Now to make my escape.
Ha! I don't need a lecture on how to perform my duties from you of all people. To be perfect in every way, the fulfillment of that creed alone is all I strive for.
Haven't you learned anything from the other games?
Nope!
Well, I have my own creed, which I must fulfill. So why don't we solve this together? We can be buddies. You can be my partner, Button.
I have to get going. This crime scene awaits. Don't you dare leave town, or I will find you and fuck you!
Trust me, I had no intention to. Oh, god dang it.
Detective Gumshoe!
Oh, come on. Really? We're in another location. What is he doing here? Right? This is like a different place from usual.
I go everywhere!
Yes, sir. I mean, ma'am. I mean, boss. I mean, Puma.
Shut up! Too slow!
Oh my god, so this is what I do with my legs when she hits me. I put them up in a little girly stance like,
Listen up, I'm leaving you in charge of watching this man. Don't mess up, understand?
Oh, damn. Oh, damn it. You mean he's gonna be my partner, Button, again? Mr. Edgeworth, I'm supposed to guard him?
So, but yes or no, detective? Not that you have a fucking choice!
Yes, sir. Understood, sir. You just leave it to me.
Miles Edgeworth, if you interfere with my investigation, I'll arrest you on the spot. Are we clear? I will take you outside and fuck you in the streets! That if you'll excuse me.
Always good to see you, Von Karma. Good to see you again, Mr. Edgeworth, sir. Boy, am I glad to see you're okay. Thank you, Detective. Ugh, God. I believe in you, sir. You can lean on me. I'll get you through this. We've been through thick and thin. I have to admit, I'm a bit curious as to what Francisca's up to. Maybe I should ask the good detective. Very well, in that case, I have a few questions for you. No, I'm just kidding. Aha! See, smell you later, loser. Aha! I did do it. What? No, Mr. Edgeworth, come back! Come back! What the doodle pants is going on, Gumshoe? So how's the initial investigation going? The doodle pants are good, sir. We just shipped the body off to the coroner's office, and we're taking statements now, sir. It sounds like Francisca. She always was always good at quick response to a case. I say she was a little too quick, sir. Oh, how so? I rushed on over as soon as I got the word of the affair, sir. But somehow when I got here, Miss Von Karma was already here barking out orders to everyone. It was kind of creepy, as though she knew there had been a murder or something. And come in advance to await your flight's arrival. It's almost like she killed the person herself. That is sort of odd. She did show up rather quickly and out of the blue. Plus, I don't know why she's here in America. She's probably stalking me again. She always did think I was a sexy motherfucker, which I am. There must be some backstory to all of this. Miss Von Karma just kind of popped out of the prosecutor's office about a week ago, sir. Something about chasing down leads to relate to a certain incident. No details. It's kind of top secret, so she can't talk about it. Even with me, sir. That doesn't surprise me. Knowing her, the only type of talking she likes to do is with her wit. Plus, I doubt the top secret part was what stopped her from talking to you, Detective. Although I wonder if her case has anything to do with mine. Anyway, that's about all the info I have, sir. We should find out more as we investigate. Yes, it's high time I resume my investigation. Starting with talking to the people involved in this case afresh. Like this guy here. By the way, I've never actually done this. So what happens if I click the partner button? Yes, sir. Oh. Okay. Let's bring up that again. I thought if I clicked that, it would just be like, he would just tell me where to go or whatever. Not that I need Gumshoe to tell me what the hell I'm doing. Oh wait, I'm going back on the plane. Yes, of course. March 12th, 1:37 p.m., flight I-390, second floor, first class.
So you must be the captain.
Why, yes, I am. And who might you be? I am Keanu Reeves.
I am the prodigy prosecutor Francisca Von Karma, and I have a few questions for you. Don't you dare, Captain, get friendly with another woman. I'll never forgive you if you do.
What are you talking about? I only have eyes for you, my dear Cammy.
Sounds a lot like the other guy we just talked to earlier. That is kind of, actually, I already kind of used that voice, didn't I? I don't know, does he have a face portrait? If he doesn't, it's probably not even that important, but whatever. I would bet money on our dear captain being much of a reputable person. Sure you don't want to ask the captain some questions, sir. He was in the cockpit the entire time. I only doubt he didn't know anything of use. Anyway, I'll leave that type of witness to Francisca and her whip. Okay, maybe if I walk by, she won't notice me. I feel kind of bad for that guy. I don't. Oh, look, it's our little, foreign friend, and he's red in the face again. Sorry, are you okay? Your face is getting all purple. Martoma 40 p.m. Flight I-390, first floor lounge. Do we really need another green text to tell me it's been 3 minutes later? Now see here. Oh, now see here. Sorry, I'm so sorry. How long do you intend to hold me? It is impossible for me to be the criminal, I told you. Mr. LeBlanc. what? Did Gumshoe think it was Von Karma or something? They have the same accent then? So maybe this is sort of appropriate. Although I don't know, I tried to make it a little bit of a different accent, but emphasis on the tried. Oh, it is you. Tell this man to stop stopping me from going. Time is money. I don't have even 1 second of wasteful time to spend. Yeah, I'm gonna go back this way. What do you want, Doodlehead? Finished taking this statement yet? Yep, all done, sir. I do not concern if you're not done. What? I do not concerned? Well, I guess it's usually, I don't know. I noticed that a few other times when he was talking. It sometimes it looked like, I don't know. This seems. I mean, even if he's foreign, I don't know. It seems kind of like, I do not concern if you're not examining the cargo hold. I want my cargo. If you make a single scratch on my art, you will pay. Art? What sort of art? Mr. Blank's an art dealer, so he's got a bunch of artwork down the cargo hold, sir. There's practically a mountain of large and small. I actually stole one. I'm gonna sell it. I will fucking kill you, weird talking man. From folk costumes to stone statues, I sell all kinds of arts. Folk costumes? Speaking of which, Mr. LeBlanc's hat kind of looks like the other piece of cloth. Yes, that I noticed that when I went back to edit. I should have been something I noticed immediately because I even pointed out when I was talking about him, like his different characteristics and that hat. I thought the hat looked kind of like, I don't know, just the style of it sort of made me think Jamaican. Right. Phoenix, right. Mr. LeBlanc, can you please take a look at this for me? Oh, it is a Borginian cloth. As I expected, your hat is made of the same material, I suppose. Yes, of course. This fabric is so famous, orders come from over the seas for more. Alright. Then this is the cargo you were talking about earlier. No. My cargo this time is much, many gigantic. Yeah, okay, it's just because he's foreign. Okay. You, detective, when can I have my cargo moved? I don't. It just seems so infrequent, you know? Usually when they're like, if it's sort of like a little bit of broken English because they're foreign, usually it's like consistent. But for him, it's just like, it's sort of like just every now and then. You can get your cargo back when we're not investigating, pal. When you're not sucking my balls, pal. The stubbornness of you police is no good. It is no good that the attendant refused to exit the attendant's room too. That attendant? What if he's talking about Miss Tenero? Let's ask him. Road to nowhere. What did you mean by that attendant, Mr. LeBlanc? She was taking the attendant's room for an interview. Actually, I think about it. What's this guy's full name? Zinc LeBlanc. Is that it? Is that something? I don't know. I wonder if all of these are Akbe Hicks. Akbe Hicks. Akbe Hicks. No. I was gonna say acrobatics. I was like, nope, they already pulled that joke. Zinc LeBlanc. I don't know. I don't know if all the characters are always meant to have pun names, but taking the attendance room for an interview. And then they will not have. And then they still have not come out. They make no sign of coming out either. I was finished with my own interview much earlier, quicker than her. Why is Tira's interview the only one that's taking up so much time?
What the fuck? What did I just fucking say? Miles Edgeworth, you were given free reign to examine the plane, weren't you?
Yes, I was able to obtain cooperation of the flight attendants. Speaking of attendants, I'd like to speak with Miss Tenero. I wonder if you might grant me permission to enter the flight attendant's room.
Before I do, you still have to clear up a few issues surrounding your own circumstances.
Oh, are you challenging me to a duel?
You're damn right I am!
Understand. Come at me, bro!
You may have tricked those attendants with your sophisticated talking, but you can't pull the wool over my eyes, Miles Edgeworth!
Are you kidding me? I have beaten you so many times. So is Phoenix right. Have you ever won at anything ever? Francisca's logic.
Let's not complicate things and go with the most obvious conclusion. The scene of the crime was here in the very lounge the body was discovered. From the time the victim was seen calling for an attendant until this body was found. The only person in this lounge the entire time was you, Miles Edgeworth!
Why do you always call us by our full name?
Shut up! This is unmistakably makes you the likeliest suspect.
Huh. The likeliest suspect, Francisca? Really? You just want to do me, don't you?
Do you have a problem with that?
No, but it's not like you to use such vague wording. Usually a bit more absolute.
I'm simply trying to watch out for you. By arresting you! Or my kind is too hard for you to comprehend.
Thank you, but your leniency is unnecessary, for I will prove my innocence soon enough. Have at thee. If I want to continue my investigation, I'll have to break her line of logic fast. I will break you, woman! Alright. The most obvious conclusion, the scene of the crime was here in the very lounge the body was discovered. Okay, well we've already shown that it is not in this very lounge. Because of no, not that. It was the suitcase here. It was used to transport the body. Objection! Wrong, baby! Oh, you are a silly little gooberhead, you know that? You're so adorable when you get all tsundere, Chan. It would appear that you did not have all the information that you needed after all.
What does that mean?
I found a nice piece of evidence just before I was forced to stop investigating. A piece that proves that the body was moved from a different location.
Wow, already losing. That's a new record.
The killer used this suitcase to move the victim's body, meaning that the real scene of the crime is not this lounge at all.
Oh, they used the same soundbite of me from the other games. Now who's the one to rashly jump into conclusions?
Excuse me.
All you did was find this piece of cloth inside this suitcase. That doesn't prove that the body was moved. It could be that the killer simply chose. It could be that the killer simply chose that suitcase as a good place to hide the cloth.
I expected you would come to that conclusion. It would seem I can't escape that easily.
You should know better than that. Our karma is perfect in every way.
But did you know that the killer definitely wheeled the suitcase around at some point?
As if there is proof of that!
Where's the proof that the suitcase was moved around? From the, was that from the wheels? I don't really have, I thought I had the thing that showed that, the suitcase had been moved in my inventory, but I don't see it. Maybe I need to examine it or something. Was this the wheels completely covered in something? Colored scent. It appears the substance in the question is grape juice. Ah, here we go. Why would there be juice on the wheel of the suitcase? Oh, but it didn't add anything. Can I just present this? Take that. I'll take just one look at this and you'll have your answer.
Need I have my answer now? That you are an ignorant whippersnapper!
Ow! Rather that you are unforgiving whippersnapper. Okay, that wasn't it. Where did it come from? I just think the path that, the footprints.
Take that!
Oh, there's a line on the floor in there.
The spilled grape juice in front of the elevator.
Okay, I thought I was looking to show that the wheels hadn't been covered, I guess. Well, yeah. Yes, I'd like to draw your attention to this area here. Behold! Where is the evidence that proves the killer dragged the suitcase through here? Ah, yes, I see. Right there, baby. Smart here, wouldn't you say it looks suspiciously like tracks from two wheels?
I suppose.
But there's also grape juice residue on the wheels of the suitcase. This means that the suitcase containing the victim's body definitely passed through here.
I suppose this means that the killer did move the victim's body from somewhere else.
I'm glad you come to your senses.
That still doesn't put you in the clear, not by a long shot.
Oh, god dang it! What now?
Francisco, my logic part deuce. You prepared yourself and acquired the piggy bank before the plane hit that turbulence. And then you waited for the victim in that lounge where you beat him to death. Then while you were in the elevator with the victim's body stuffed into the suitcase, the plane hit that patch of turbulence and outflew the body from within the suitcase. With no way out, you hastily put the suitcase back in where you would take it from and pretended to be the discoverer of the body.
Except we proved that we don't think the piggy bank is the murder weapon, right? Not a bad bit of logic for something you thought of on the fly.
Just what are you insinuating?
Then I don't show exactly how flawed your logic is, or how strong of a face you put on. Not even you can hide your fears from me. I'll expose the flaws in their logic in one fell swoop. Yeah, we already proved that I think we didn't think it. Prepare yourself and acquire the piggy bank before the plane hit the turbulence. Okay, I think this is... Was there something here? I said we don't think it was the piggy bank that killed him. Alright, I'm gonna press her on it. Hold it! What you talking about, Von Karma? How do you suppose I was able to take the piggy bank out of the display case? As recall, the case was locked.
That's easy. If the case were locked, you simply had to hit the glass like this.
Yeah! Oh, God, why always me? You shattered my heart of glass! She wants to talk about the in-flight shop and the Mr. Italy bank, does she?
That takes care of how you obtain the murder weapon.
Except wrong. Okay, I see. But that's wrong because before the plane hit the turbulence, that's wrong because it broke out of the case. But how do I have anything here that actually shows that? Just this thing, maybe? Taking out its display in the in-flight shop after the turbulence. There we go. Yeah. There we are. The fact that you took this piece of evidence into account in your testimony is to be commended. Your legal prowess is certainly something to be feared.
Evidence and logic. Essential tools that those who would stand in a courtroom must learn to master.
But if there was a fake piece of evidence thrown into the mix,
A fake.
this Mr. Ifley piggy bank is just a fake. It is not the real murder weapon.
What? What?
The timing of when the bank was taken from the shop is important, and it was taken after the turbulence had occurred.
But then what about the blood of the bank? What do you make of that?
I assume it was added after the murder when the killer fabricated this weapon. Look at it this way, the killer basically did 3 things after the turbulence. After exiting the elevator, the killer brought the suitcase to the shop and left it there. Then the killer proceeded to pick up the bank from off the floor and took it to fabricate a murder by hitting the victim on the head. So what did kill him then? Okay, I mean, he was hit on the head already. I mean, was he hit on the head already? So maybe he wasn't. I was assuming that he just took the blood and put it on there. He was already hit on the head by something else. But maybe not. Finding the victim's wallet was planned on my personage, in my pocket to be precise. Everything was done so that I would be framed for the murder of Mr. Ackley Hicks. While I was taking a nap on the floor.
You there!
Yes, ma'am.
Other than that, this piggy bank, was anything else resembling a murder weapon found?
We didn't find anything in this lounge or in the shop that could be of use. Use is one, ma'am. Most of the items that could have been used were broken during the turbulence. And the running items have tested negative for any trace of blood.
I see. Well, my Edgeworth, it appears your stalled tactics are at an end.
Well, it's possible it's just hidden somewhere, sir.
If the criminal had wanted to hide the weapon in a safer place, I think the weapon would have been hidden in the same place as the bloody cloth.
Exactly what I was thinking. Because the cloth was hidden inside that suitcase signals to me that the killer had not prepared a more secure place to hide the evidence. Which means that the real murder weapon is either still on the murderer's personage or is still at the real crime scene.
There is one more possibility.
And that would be...
The piggy bank is in fact the real weapon.
Did we just...
Hold it! Let me finish. The killer took the bank out from the display case before the turbulence by opening the lock on the display case door. And it was at that time the glass pad in the door was broken. I say that's a perfectly reasonable line of reasoning, wouldn't you? Let's see. So that means the killer had the key to the display case.
Francisca, the person you're talking about,
Not so fast, I'm not finished. The person I'm talking about has also committed another sin. She tricked the captain, and it granted you permission to conduct your investigation. Yes, it is a sin of lying.
Ah! Yeah, I'm not really sure why she would do that exactly.
Speaking of which, I recall that you also wish to speak with her.
Yes.
Very well, permission granted, but only if I can sit in on your interrogation. We understand each other.
I had no intention of interrogating her, but you are welcome to accompany me if you so wish.
Mr. Nero is in the flight attendant's room. Let's move.
In we go. March 12th, 2:23 p.m., Flight I-390, first floor, flight attendant's room.
So you're the one that poked around and said to play without the captain's permission. I will whip you so fucking good! Deviating from the flight attendant's manual is very unbecoming, you know. What were you hoping to accomplish by doing that?
Mr. Nero,
Mr. Edgeworth, you're here too.
can you please help us and shed some light on why you did what you did?
All right.
Tell me! Tell me now! That's a new expression of hers. Why'd you lie about receiving the captain's permission like that?
Because I didn't think I would be able to get his permission.
What do you mean?
The captain, he only has ears for Cammy. I spoke with the captain a little earlier myself. He definitely seems to be rather taken with Miss Mia. I don't know why. That woman is fucking wasted all the time. Yes, and on top of that, I had mistakenly accused Mr. Edgeworth of being the killer. I wanted to make amends.
In that case, please allow me to thank you for what you did. I bow to thee. Thanks to you, I was able to clear myself of all charges.
Really? You were able to prove your innocence? Oh, thank goodness. Mr. Nero, is it? There's one more thing I'd like to ask you. You were in the in-flight shop just before the turbulence, weren't you? Please answer honestly. Yes, I was. And why were you there? Well,
Why the sudden hesitation? Francisca seems to have struck a nerve. What you been doing in there?
All I did was go check up on the shop like I always do. You're saying it was for work, then? Yes, I'm in charge of the shop, so I have to keep an eye on it. I don't have any reason to go there otherwise. After your visit to the shop, you paid a visit to this room, correct? Yes, I came back to freshen up and adjust my makeup. I'm sorry, but there isn't much else to tell.
Mr. Nero claims to have no reason other than duty to go to the shop. But is that all there is to it? Maybe I should ask her about that thing. That thing, a dinger. The suitcase. If you could please take a look at this, Mr. Nero.
Oh, that suitcase.
Yes, about this suitcase. You are the one who designed it, correct? Well, it's ugly as balls. It is ugly as fucking hell. And I think I figured something else out about it. The suitcase is the reason you went to the shop, isn't it?
There's nothing you won't find out eventually, is there?
Would you please tell me more about this suitcase?
Yes, I was interested in seeing how the suitcases I had designed were selling. I know that as a service professional, I'm not supposed to care. But I really wanted to know. And I was glad to see that it was the last one there.
The last one there? Ooh. Ah, I see. Meaning that, okay. So the one that's probably tied up over there was the one she saw. Meaning that when she was in there, this suitcase that I'm showing her that was rolled away was missing, right? The last samurai suitcase. So you're saying, Miss Tenera, that the suitcase in question was the last one?
Yes, they're just so popular, they're practically flying off the shelves.
Are you shitting me? Like, are you literally shitting me? It's not exactly the impression I got.
The one in the shop is most definitely the last one.
Well, we're currently looking at that suitcase.
Really? Then I guess we sold all of them. Thank you very much for taking the last one.
No, I didn't say anything about buying it. Fuck that. This thing is uglier than sin.
Then say you'll buy it.
I'm sorry, I can't. I just can't. I can't bring myself to do it.
But why? I think it's so great with your complexion, Mr. Edgeworth. It really suits you. I guarantee it personally as a service professional.
Well, that is, how should I put this? It's hideous. It is so, yes, it is so fucking disgusting. Looks like someone vomited and pooed on it, and then mixed it all together, and then threw Mersharige's dead body on it.
What?
Maybe it was a bit too direct. Oh well, don't care. Moving on, anyway. Aside from your hurt feelings, my issue with the suitcase isn't the design, it's the number of them remaining.
Remaining.
There are 2 suitcases in the in-flight shop when I investigated it.
2, but that's impossible. I'm sure there was only 1. Looks like our story has created quite the contradiction. When I left the shop, I'm positive there was only 1 suitcase left.
So I guess a miss here. What could be the meaning of this inconsistency? By the way, Miss Tenero, what is one of those suitcases doing here?
That's...
I thought you said there was only 1 left.
That one is, it's mine. I've used it for a very long time now.
She's used it for a long time. I think not. It's still got a price tag on it. Miss Tenero, I'd appreciate it if you wouldn't lie to me.
Excuse me?
I don't believe for even 1 second that you used that for a very long time. What proves that this hasn't been used for nearly as long as Miss Tenero says? Obviously, these fire extinguishers. No, it's obviously this door over here. No. What could it be? I feel like it's on the tip of my tongue, and I'm like circling right around it. What could it possibly be? Okay. Take that. Take that. Tell me, Miss Tenero, is it also your habit to keep the price tag pristine on your suitcase?
What is the meaning of this? Why would you lie about this suitcase? It's a fucking suitcase!
Despite having faith in her design sense, the sales numbers made her cry bitter tears. Yeah. The truth is becoming increasingly clear to me now. You bet. Aw, it's kind of sad. So she's been pulling them out and trying to make it look like they've been selling like hotcakes. Aw. Miss Tenero, I think I understand. I know what you are trying to hide. Now that the suitcase was originally in the in-flight shop. Seeing as how the price tag is still on this suitcase, one can only assume it was out on the floor for sale in the shop. And the person who bought the suitcase was you. Take that! It was you, wasn't it, Miss Tenero? I hate to say this, but the suitcase that you designed, it hasn't sold very well, has it? Aw, it's okay. You just made a really ugly suitcase. You saw how poorly this design that you poured your heart into was selling, and were deeply hurt. That's why you wanted to make it look like it was selling by buying it yourself. Isn't that right?
Then that's the reason. Then the reason you came to the shop. The reason you went to the shop and came back here was. I'm sorry. All I really have is my job. I was overjoyed when my design was chosen.
Why was it chosen again?
I thought that maybe I'd finally accomplished something.
The suitcase didn't sell.
It's because of the design, isn't it? All because it's, as you put it, hideous.
Yup, pretty much. I can't say they chose a great place in which to sell them either.
We weren't selling a single one, and they were just sitting there collecting dust. I felt so bad seeing them there, day in and day out. So I decided to buy one for every flight I worked.
You buy one every single time you do work a flight?
I see, so in order to keep your resolution, you went and bought one today as well. Yes, and here is my receipt for that purchase.
This receipt is clearly timestamped 5:40 a.m. That's an important thing, Edinger. In my little pants you go.
The truth is, there's still a bunch of them left unsold. They're planning to scrap the remaining ones at the end of this flight.
Mr. Nero, where are these other suitcases?
They should all be down in the cargo hold. The suitcase the killer used.
Could very well have come from this cargo hold. I see.
Oh, Mr. Edgeworth, you don't think that the killer used one of my suitcases to?
Yes, I do. The killer used one of your beloved suitcases to move the victim's body, meaning that you're an accomplice in murder. Way to go.
How could they? Those suitcases were meant to be faithful partners to our passengers on their trips. That's all I ever wished them to be.
Mr. Nero, is there any other way to get to that cargo hold other than the elevator?
The only other way is through the sewer system.
Oh, fuck me. There's always gotta be a goddamn sewer map in games.
The other way is just through that door there.
Oh, okay, cool. What about security?
That door has no special lock installed because just to enter this room, you need a special key card that only crew members have access to.
Of course. Again, showing that it is truly one of the people here, and it's totally gonna be that chamomile lady. I don't know why exactly, but probably something to do with, like, I don't know, having the hots for Captain Ahab or whatever. Which means the culprit is someone who can enter this room, eliminating the pastors, leaving only crew members as potential suspects.
I can't believe it. Hold it! I was supposed to figure that out!
Yes, Franziska? What is it, buddy? Good friend.
Doing all these wild gooses, you're a disgrace to the common need!
And what do you mean by that?
The suitcase leaving the cargo hold. The fact alone tells the whole story.
Which is why I said the culprit must be a crew member who used their key card.
Miles Edgeworth! You're proposing the killer rode the elevator from the cargo hold, correct?
Yes, that's the only realistic possibility.
That other attendant, Miss Meal. I asked her earlier and she said she had this to say.
Just got information out of Miss Meal.
In order to make the elevator go down to the cargo hold, a different key card is required.
Different one.
Yes, and the only person who holds that particular card is you, Miss Rhoda Tenero. And only you!
What? This is true, Miss Nero. What the testicles? What have you done, damn it?
Yes, I keep that key card in my locker at all times.
Could you please show us that card right now?
Yes, hold on. Doot. I don't believe it.
What's wrong?
It's totally still there.
Oh.
No, wait, I mean the key card. It's gone.
Ah! Who would have thought? Look at Gumshoe's face. Ah!
Ha ha ha! Very clever, pretending that your card was stolen when in fact you're just trying to hide it from us. You really thought this through. Wait, it's not like that. You can tell us all about it. What it's like at the station. Officer, arrest this woman.
Yes, ma'am.
No, I wanted to arrest somebody.
Mr. Edgeworth.
All right, well, bye. Yeah, I don't care about you.
What's wrong? There's disbelief written all over your face.
Franziska, I know that you are the lead investigator in this case. However...
Hold it! Don't you even think about wasting more of my time! You know the rules as well as I do. Evidence speaks louder than words. Even if this isn't a courtroom, that basic tenet still applies.
Fine. Let us battle again.
I intend to investigate the cargo hold now. What will you do, Miles Edgeworth?
I will give up and end this game, but... Oh, fine. I intend to do likewise. I will do the thing that you're gonna do. But, whoa! What? Wow, really? Holy fucking shit, that was way shorter than the first part was. Wow, that's strangely inconsistent for this. I'm only 41 minutes into this. I would say, I don't know, it's like, if it were 30 minutes, I'd probably do another one, but it's like 20, like, I usually only go for about an hour, and then, I don't know, I don't think the next part's gonna be like, lickety split, you know? I guess it could be, but I don't think the next part's just gonna be 20 minutes, it's gonna probably be longer than that. Well, okay, this will just be a little bit of a shorter one, I suppose. Hopefully you guys don't mind that, but blame the game, it wasn't my fault. Seriously, like, I cut out like all the extraneous crap from the first part of the video pretty much. And that took like an hour and a half. And this one, without even cutting it out, it's 42 minutes. Like, holy shit. Well, anyway, I'll end here for now, guys. So like, if you enjoyed, subscribe now, become Pick a Big One aboard the SLP, where the days are always sunny and the vids are always funny. Until next time, guys, stay classy.